Hey, do you want to know how much profit is possible on a house flip? Well, in today's video, we're going to do just that by going over the numbers of one of our most recent deals here at Envision Realty. Let's get to it. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am your host, Landaverde, real estate agent and investor, helping you build wealth in real estate. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am your host, Landaverde, real estate agent and investor helping you build wealth in real estate. If you are thinking about learning how to create passive income and build wealth in real estate, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell and you'll be notified every time a new video comes out. Last week, I did a video when I went into the 8 steps that you need to consider if you're gonna do some house flipping. I did it in sequential order. I'm probably not gonna go into great detail in this video, only to analyze in a specific deal that we're talking about, because I really want to show you the numbers. If you don't understand the numbers, that to me is the heart of the matter. You don't understand the numbers, nothing else will matter. So if you haven't watched that video that I did last week, I suggest you do. So the link will be above here and also be down below in the description section of this video. So without further ado, I'm just gonna gloss over it and we're gonna go through the 8 steps real quick, okay? So step number 1, you gotta choose your market. If you don't choose your market right, you may end up losing money. Or worse yet, if you don't understand the market, somebody may take advantage of you. To make money on real estate, you make money in real estate when you buy, not when you sell. If you didn't buy right, you're not gonna be able to make any money. Step number 2 is you gotta build your team. I spent a little bit of time last week talking about the 4 people that you need. You need a contractor, you need a realtor, you need an escrow officer, and you need a lender. Now, if any of them is missing, then you don't have the dream team. So that was step number 2. Step number 3, learn to evaluate deals. Guys, this is the most important part of this whole thing. You don't get the numbers right, no deal, you're not gonna make any money. So pay attention. So there are 5 important numbers that we need to discuss. I did a video a few weeks ago talking about in length of the house flipping calculator when I went into a lot of detail that covers a lot. It's a 20-minute video. If you haven't watched it, the link will be on top and also the description section of this video. But I wanna keep it simple with these 5 numbers. If you understand these 5 numbers, you're halfway there. Now, pay also attention to the percentages in red that are just as important, probably even more important than the actual numbers themselves. So with that, the ARV is the actual listing price. This is what you're gonna sell the property. So after the property is fully repaired, fully rehabbed, and ready to be flipped, that's what you're gonna list it at. So, but you begin with the purchase price. Purchase price is probably the single most important part of this whole transaction. Is in real estate, you don't make money when you sell, you make money when you buy. So this property was purchased at $210,000, or ended up being about 61% of the actual selling price. That's a pretty good deal. If you can get it lower, between 50 and 60 cents on the dollars, even better. But you're gonna see that even at 61, almost 62%, we still made 80% net profit on this deal. So after the purchase price, the second most important thing is understanding repairs. And this is what a lot of people really get confused and don't understand. And that's why something that we do very well here at Envision is reach out to me. We understand repairs better than most people. So this is as much as an art as it is a science. In this case was $44,000 or about 13% of the actual selling price. So you add up these 2 numbers, this is what the investor would need to really come out of pocket in order to make the $62,000. The selling cost, or 7%, is basically a fixed number. It's gonna be 6% for the selling agent, basically for the realtors, the commissions. Now, you don't wanna really skimp on the commissions. You really wanna hire professionals to do the job right. You get what you pay for. So, and the 1% is the escrow. So 7% is a pretty fixed on any transaction. And there'll be some additional fees, but they'll be smaller. And then, so this is what happens is your listing price minus your purchase price, minus your repairs, minus your selling cost is gonna give you your profit. Now, $62,302. That's a pretty good size on a $340,000. So basically 18 cents on the dollar was profit. Now, can you do better? Yes. Can you do smaller? Absolutely. But I think this is a very, very good deal, and one that we're really proud of because the number works out right. So if you're a real estate investor, you gotta look at your cash on cash return. You gotta look at your net profit. And each and every deal is its own set of numbers, its own profit and loss. So this is very important. So that's step 3. Are you thinking about doing some real estate investing yourself? Well, drop me a comment below and let's connect. There are plenty of opportunities here in the Central Valley, California that you can definitely take advantage of, and I'd love to help you out with that. Step number 4 is finding the deal. There are 3 places or 3 ways that you can find deals. Number 1 is through the MLS, which is the multiple listing service. Number 2 is wholesalers. And number 3 is direct selling marketing. Now, they all have different costs associated with them, right? Working through the MLS, if you're a real estate agent like me, it's basically the cost of the annual membership, but then you have to be a realtor, and that may not be your path. You may not have interest in doing that. Wholesalers, this is a breed of people who may or may not be agents, but they actually find off-market deals, motivated sellers who, for whatever reason, A, B reason, medical reason, relocation issue, they just don't have the time to work with a realtor. They just want to sell the property right now as is, go for cash. That's wholesalers find those deals and they actually turn them over to somebody so you can actually take advantage of and do the rehab yourself, because they're not going to be financed by a bank directly. So direct selling marketing. So step number 5 is you buy the home. Now, to buy the home, depending on whatever state you're in, there are different ways, or if you're in an attorney state, you work with an attorney to buy the home. If you're in a place like California, there is a title and escrow state, you will work with an escrow. You would open escrow and actually buy the house that way, and that's how you secure the property by having a purchase contract signed, fully executed. There's 4 ways that you can buy the house. You can buy it with your own cash. You can buy it with traditional 30-year loan. You can buy it with hard money and private money. Now, hard money and private money are 2 different things. But back to the own cash situation. If you may actually have the cash yourself, you may actually have a combination of your own cash, you may have access to a home equity line of credit, and you may have funds that are sitting in savings or in a 401k account or a retirement account that you can deploy to actually get the deal. So there are multiple ways you can get the deal, or you can partner up with somebody. You may have some of the money, but you may actually have a couple of investors that want to go in with the deal with you and have so you can all profit. So there's multiple ways that you can buy the house. Please comment below and let me know what experiences, if any, have you had with house flipping, or what questions you have about the whole process. I'd love to read your comments, and I respond to comments every day. So please connect with me. Step number 6 is rehabbing the property, and this is where, if you don't know or have a good working relationship with a general contractor, this can go south real quick because costs can escalate. You need to work with a contractor that's gonna stick to the price. If you give them, say it's gonna take $45,000 to actually fix up the property, you're working with a general contractor. What if it costs $48,000 and you budgeted for $45,000? That's $3,000 that you're actually losing out on. So rehabbing the property, it can make you or break you, and that can also save you money, and actually can save you time. But there are costs, because there are costs associated with holding the property while it's not in the market. If you buy it today and it's gonna take 3 months, 4 months, 5 months to be renovated, rehab, well, somebody's paying an interest-only loan. All of those, you gotta fix the yard, you wanna have all this cost, you need electricity in the house, you need to keep it nice while the work is being done. All of those costs increase over time. Step number 7 is gonna list the home. And for that, there's 2 ways to go. You can either do it yourself, for sale by owner, or you can actually work with a realtor. I strongly suggest that if you're not a real estate licensed agent yourself, you probably should work with one. I am one, because there is just a whole science of actually selling a home. How to sell the home properly, how to actually do the comparative market analysis. You don't want to price the house too high over the ARV after repair value, but you want to price it enough to sell. Right now it's a seller's market, so it's not unusual to have a property being sold like $20,000, $30,000. You want over the price of the property, but you don't want to have it too high that nobody wants to buy it. So So step 7. Step 8 is actually to sell the home. Now, there is a purchase contract, there is an offer, there is an acceptance, escrow is open. Hopefully 30 days later, it is an exchange for cash, you get paid and you move on to the next deal and you made a whole lot of profit. That's the whole 8 steps in a nutshell. Thank you so much for letting me share.